Hi, I'm Griselda Sastrawinata-Lemay, or Gris for short. I'm the Associate Production Designer on Wish. And today, we're going to learn how to draw stars. These are my favorite pencils to draw. Different people have different ways of drawing and different technique and different tools that they like. This is my favorite one because I find them very forgiving. The red one I use as an underdrawing. This is more of a hard lead, so I use it lightly. So you basically just using it as a guide. And the black one is for the finishing touch. And I like the way the lead glides on the paper because it has a little bit of tooth but still smooth at the same time. And you'll figure it out like in a little bit. The technique of drawings. When you draw small detail, you hold it like how you write. But when you want to draw something big, you're holding it like this, like you hold a magic wand, which is cool. And then you draw from when you hold your pencil like this. I know you can hold it like this. I always have my pinky out. I don't know why. It feels a little bit more magical. And then you draw from the arm. So you use your whole shoulder. You don't want your wrist to move. Only when you draw small strokes, you want it to move because this also protects your wrist from carpal tunnel.
So you know the carpal.
Yeah. Okay, so star is a ball of energy. So we're gonna start by drawing a ball. Drawing a perfect circle is one of the most difficult things. So this is a trick on how to make it simpler and easier. You go around, keep going around until you kind of feel like, oh, okay, that looks like a good circle. Then when you kind of feel like, oh, that's a good circle, you stop. Yeah, you can keep going around. Oh, I forgot. I usually started like this, loosen your arm. This is when my drawing, when I was in school, this is how my drawing teacher likes. Move your arm, move your whole arm. When we're done drawing the circle, we're going to want to draw the contour line of the ball itself. The contour line will show the perspective of where the expression and the body will go. What expression do you want the star to be?
Surprised.
Surprised. Okay. Surprise. All right, we're gonna want to do it slightly off center, right? So not just like this, because that's kind of boring. We're gonna want to draw a contour line just like that. Okay. Want to draw it slightly off center like this. When we're done doing that, we want to draw the gesture first, the big gesture. Top one, then this, and then star's little feet. How should we do the arm?
Oh yeah, nice.
There you go, perfect. When we're done, we want to draw the face, the heart-shaped face. The middle, the line that we use is going to be the bottom, the top and the bottom of the heart shape itself. The heart shape of Star's face is inspired by the Mickey shaped face. This movie is definitely a love letter from all of us, and every single person have their own way to pay an homage
To Mickey.
Oh. Not just to Mickey, but to like different ones.
Like for the different Walt Disney Animation Studios movies.
Yeah, for different ones. For example, for the costumes, I was very much inspired by Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella. Like because those are the two movies that I absolutely loved growing up. Like I love Aurora because she's the only princess wearing gray, and my name is Gris Zelda. Gris means gray. And that's
Oh,
why
there you go.
growing
Oh,
up,
how neat.
I'm the little kid that likes gray. Everyone's wearing different color, and I just want to wear gray. And Cinderella, I just love Cinderella, and I love the color. I love the story. I love her little friends. I just love everything about it.
Yeah.
So when you look at the structure of the design of the dresses, it's very much inspired by Sleeping Beauty. How like Alice Davis designed it and Mark Davis, the way he animated Aurora. And when you look at Asha, she has pumpkin seeds around her placket.
She has what?
Pumpkin seeds
Pumpkin seed.
Oh.
around the placket, which is an homage to
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Yeah.
And then her cape, her cloak, is inspired by the fairy godmother.
Aww.
Okay, and then surprise eyes. We're going to draw this perspective contour line. Is very helpful to know where you want to put the feature of the faces, right? So the eyes will go on the line. And then the mouth, it's like an upside down U with a line on the bottom. And the bigger the mouth is, the more dramatic the surprise is going to be.
Do you happen to know how many renditions of Star they went through, by any chance?
I don't know. But Asha's final costume is number 88.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I know more. I know more about the costume. And Valentino has the most dramatic costume change because he has so many story changes. You know, we don't know at first. He belongs to the grandpa, and then to the mom, and then to Asha. So as the story changes and as the story develops, he wears different outfit. And yeah, he has the most dramatic one. Magnifico has the least amount of variation. He's number 28.
These family members all remember.
Yes.
On the
A lot of
dresses,
Mhm.
did they go through different renditions of the colors too, or kind of was the
Absolutely.
color more
Absolutely.
situated before they did it?
Absolutely. We went through the whole range of the different purple. And then the nice thing about the purple is that when we talked to our cultural consultant, Dr. Omar, he told us that purple means hope in the North African culture.
How interesting.
So that just perfectly lined up for us.
Look at that.
Yeah. And Asha for the main leading lady dress, Walt has a really fun tradition where the main leading lady has a contemporary silhouette where everyone else has the silhouette from the current time. So for example, Snow White is medieval Gothic. All the silhouettes for everyone else, they're medieval Gothic, but her dress is the silhouette of the 1920s. And you can see it, you know, from her dress and her shoes. Cinderella, 18th century French, but her silhouette is the Dior new look of the 50s. So for Asha, her clothing silhouette is medieval silhouette, but her hair, that is contemporary hair. Because when I was doing the research, I was trying to look what are some of the commonalities between North African culture, European medieval, and contemporary, and that is braids. And that's why Asha has cornrow on one side, and then the rest is a box braid, which is a popular look for American women, African American women. And then her shoes also is the only one that is not from medieval current time. During the medieval era, the shoes are called the turn shoes because the way they make it, they sew it from the inside and then they flip it, they turn it out, inside out. That's why it's called the turn shoes. But Asha's shoes, she's wearing a dorsey. So it is our way of saying that she's ahead of her time because dorsey is invented in the 1800s. Yes. I can talk costume. I can talk costume. And then another fun one that I was super excited that I learned that pocket is very popular during the medieval time. So
Oh.
Asha does have a hidden pocket where she keep her diary. And then buttonhole is invented also during the 1300s or somewhere around the 1200s. The buttonhole is very interesting because it became a symbol of wealth because women's dress, the fastening is on the back. So only the wealthy could afford someone to dress them.
Oh.
And that becomes the symbol of wealth. So for our movie, Amaya is the only character that has buttons. Everyone else has laces.
Oh, wow.
Some fun nuggets. Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of fun nuggets on costumes. Okay, now back on Star. We're going to switch our tool to the black pencil.
Ready. I'm kidding.
Oh, you're ready. You're done. You got it. Okay. This is when we switch our position of our hand because we're going to details, and the way I like to draw is I like to draw with short, small strokes like this. You know, kind of like when you put your eye makeup a little bit. Gentleman too.
John, do you know about
No, I've done that before.
Yeah. I like to do that, and also this is a style that very much like Call does that, and that's just like.
And it's down, not up stroke.
You can
Up or
up down, up down. You can go back and forth, and like this, you can go back and forth.
Here we go.
And Star only has a line at the front part of Star's body. So I'm choosing this way because the perspective is going this way, right? So this is the front of Star's body. Then the rest is going to be stardust, which is just little
Wow.
circles. And you can also add some star. And then a lot of star on the bottom. That's his surprise. So the star falling. And then I like to have, I like the line to taper towards the stardust and a little bit fatter where on the other side. And I'll do the same with the limb.
Can you explain again why we're doing more of a solid line on the left and then the stars on the right?
Because in the movie, that's the way we show direction of the front of Star's body.
Okay.
The line is only on the front side. And then in the movie, the line is lighter with a lot of sparkles, and then the back part of his body just like fades into like soft and the stardust falls from the back part of his body. Mm-hmm. I love how to videos growing up. My favorite one is 4 artists drawing a tree.
The tree.
Have you seen that from Walt? Like Walt produced it. It's
A
so
tree?
great.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've seen
4 artists drawing a tree.
No, but I love Bob Ross.
Yeah, when he
Oh,
draws
Bob
a tree,
Ross.
yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, his happy little rocks,
Yep.
trees.
Absolutely. Who is your favorite character on Wish?
It's part star.
I'm
Star.
gonna say start.
I say King Magnifico.
Oh.
I love his look.
Just
Thank you.
Yeah, his costume. Do you have any stories about his costume design?
So his costume, I was looking a lot at medieval king silhouette,
Okay.
and his cape is definitely a big part of his personality, the way he moves, to show how grand he is, and to show that he is very vain. I put the emblem M on the back so everybody knows who he is from all sides.
Oh. Yeah, no, I noticed that. Oh my god, this guy is very vain.
Very, very, very vain. And so the capelet part, which is the top part of the cape, has that M symbol with the stars. And underneath it, it has a design based on the observatory floor. So he is one with the observatory. He created that world.
Yeah.
Underneath his cape, the lining of his cape, it is inspired by the gold mosaic of medieval architecture. Like you see it a lot in the ceilings of
Yeah.
blues and gold. And this is also our way of saying that he thinks he owns all the star in the universe.
We also saw some concept art of Jafar.
Mm-hmm.
And is that like his shoulders and like the silhouette, anything of that? Did you?
I was looking more at the medieval
Okay.
kings because for him, I really want him to feel like he is a medieval king.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's and also with the color, also play on color. That light color doesn't always mean good.
Oh.
Light color could also mean bad, and it's interesting because both Amaya and Magnifico have light color, but they have different meaning by themselves. If you look at Amaya's silhouette, is very similar to Magnifico, but her is very ethereal and sheer because he's more open, and she has a lot more curve. So on the design, if you look at his tunic, it's all triangle and sharp, but Amaya, it's more teardrop because it's softer. Okay, are you ready to the next step?
Yeah.
All right. Next step is drawing the outline of the face. Again, short, small stroke. I also love Valentino.
I was just gonna bring Valentino up. Valentino's so adorable.
It's adorable. So Valentino costume, he has the most rendition, and we ending up the one which I think is the cutest one. And our production designer Lisa, one of our production designer Lisa Keen, she has baby goats, and baby goats wear pajamas. So she helped me out a lot for the inspiration. Little Luna, the little baby goat. And what makes it medieval is the collar that has like a square cutout. That's called a dagging. That's a very medieval conceit. And that one pajama just make Valentino look extra cute and extra tiny because it looks like a baby onesie. My son loves Valentino. Thinking about costume again, Sabino, the grandpa, he is the only commoner that has a star pattern in the clothing. Everyone, the star pattern is only used by the royals, which is Magnifico, Amaya, the guards, and then Simon later on. But the only commoner is just Sabino. We're done with that now.
Yeah. I'm just
Oh, you can keep adding more stars. I like to add, the stars sparkles down here
Sparkles.
because, he drops a little sparkle and he was surprised. When Star was surprised, sorry. And then when we're done with that, we'll add the eye for the eye. You can fill it in however you want it to be. See, it's okay to make little mistakes. You just keep drawing it. And I also like to use motion line. It's like 2 lines to make the drawing feel like it's moving.
How long have you been with Disney?
Since officially since 2015, unofficially since I was a little girl. My first feature that I worked on was Moana, and I did the tapas that scare all the little children in the grandma tapas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I did the background tapas also for the Maui song, and I did the diapers for all the little kids.
Sweet.
Somebody got to design them. And then I work on Olaf Frozen Adventure. I did the designs for the costumes for Anna and Elsa and Kristoff and all the Arendelle. And then I work on Ralph Breaks the Internet. I did the contemporary princess costumes, not the classic one, but the new ones.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Thank you.
When you see cosplayers like in a group dressed like that.
Oh, it warms my heart.
Yeah.
when I go to Disney and I see like all these kids wearing like costume and adults too, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. It's pretty special for sure. Then I also work on Raya, The Last Dragon. I work on the opening sequence that is inspired by Wayang Kulit, which is super special. And then Frozen 2, I was the lead designer for Anna's costume. And then Encanto, and then Wish. My favorite one so far.
Wish?
Yeah,
There
absolutely. Everyone's doing so wonderful.
Yeah, it's cute.
Oh, I
I'm a
love
person
the
who
magical
draws
swirly. Oh, that's
stick
great.
figures.
That's amazing.
I love that.
This is a
That's
huge win for me because I'm a stick figure person.
Oh.
I'm actually proud of what I did.
awesome.
You did amazing.
And I get nervous. So
Yeah.
so cute.
That is very good.
thank you. I appreciate
Can I
it.
take photos? Is everyone
Yeah.
done? Can I take
Yeah.
photos?
It's like our classroom.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. When you worked on this, was it during is it remote or does everyone come together and share
It was during remote. I started working on this in late 2020 sometime, so it's been almost 3 years ago. That's when I started. So this is the longest movie that I've ever been involved, and definitely the most fulfilling one.
Oh, cool.
It's a lot of reminiscing back of like what I love about Disney and like trying to pay homage, because this is the movie where we give thank you to Walt and
Yeah.
give our love letter to him. So I feel that every single person have their own way of bringing that extra love. I mean, every movie is special,
Right.
Yes.
This one.
but this one is
Culminates
just
kind of all.
yeah, and it is just so wonderful. And the production designer Michael Jamo, I think we just happen to like the same artists, and we love Ivan Pearl and we love Mary Blair. Those two are definitely the two Disney artists that I keep looking back over and over again, because I love Mary because she has a very emotional color. Like her color is not necessarily, and Ivan also too. Their color is not what you see in real life, but how you feel, how the character feel, right? Because when you draw a character or when you design a character, you want to show who they are and how they feel, and also, what you want the audience to feel about them. So you really try to get into a little bit of their psyche a little bit.
Is there any color palettes that you use that are like paying an homage to any of these previous Disney films?
Asha is Fairy Godmother.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, definitely in the cape, and that's the Fairy Godmother.
Are there any non-Disney Easter eggs you put in there? Like maybe put like a minion somewhere floating around.
Get at it! Get at it!
You don't know until you ask.
No, not me.
Cause I thought I saw Fat Albert in Once Upon a Studio.
I wouldn't be the right person to ask.
No.
No.
Time.
I forgot the most important part. Signing your drawings.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I hope you're having a
Thank
wonderful
you.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sign my.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're a
The film
star.
is Asha.
Hey, look at those names to the left. They are part of the Skywalking Force, our Patreon.
Become a producer yourself and check out all the Disney Plus themed bonus content available depending on the level you subscribe.
Become a member of the elite Skywalking Force at skywalkingforce.com.